I'm going to start this video by saying I'm a massive Tokyo Ghoul fan, or was anyway. After watching and rewatching the 4 seasons that were gifted to us by Studio Parrot, I was left with a rather sour and bitterly disappointed taste in my mouth when the final season did roll around. Anyhow, before we get into this video, thank you all for tuning into Anime Shiz, and if you could leave a like and subscribe, I would be very much appreciative of you all. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the real question is, was the Tokyo Ghoul series overall good or bad? The debate seems to be mixed. In general terms, this is how it goes. If you are solely an anime fan and haven't read the Tokyo Ghoul manga, then you are more than likely liked the anime and feel it is good. Then there's the manga guys who, and this is putting it very, very lightly, hate the anime adaptation. I fall into the anime category, but that's not to say I think this show is good and its multiple seasons are great. In fact, far from it. Although at one point I did feel this show was amazing, you see, I've only been watching anime now for a handful of years, and Tokyo Ghoul was probably the 7th show I watched if memory serves me well. I loved it. I thought it was the pinnacle of storytelling, animation and dialogue. How wrong I was. You see, after watching 70 plus anime shows now, which is admittedly casual, I found myself being exposed to much better storytelling and character development. This helped me be more critical on past shows I loved. Overall, my analysing skills have grown and more than likely will continue to grow as I watch more anime. This new look on anime took my rose tinted glasses off I had when watching or talking about Tokyo Ghoul. Alright, how good is Tokyo Ghoul? Unfortunately, it's an above average show if you take into account all 4 seasons. The best and strongest season is by far the first season. Everything from the music, story and character development is solid. Then we have season 2, which is actually still my second favourite season. And yes, before you manga guys comment bomb at my video, I'm not saying it's the second best. That would probably have to go to the 3rd season. But personally, I really enjoyed season 2. I felt the action was good and I love the whole Kaneki edgy. I like that. I like edgy thing. I like edgy Kaneki, okay? I have a soft spot for edgy Kaneki, okay? Don't judge. But yeah, season 2 I still enjoyed it after rewatching it, although maybe not as much as I previously did. And while we're on the subject of manga guys, god damn, you are all annoying. The past 3 years of Tokyo Ghoul for me has been nothing but a bombardment of the manga guys telling me to read the manga. And they're probably right. Anyway, enough with the waffle. What is the biggest problem with the Tokyo Ghoul series, you ask? Well, it's quite simple. The pacing. I'm going to say it, Tokyo Ghoul has the worst anime pacing I've ever seen. It's far too fast, none of the story arcs seamlessly go into one another. Each season feels foreign from the last. Disjointed, if you will. You're just left there trying to piece the story together. It's like putting a jigsaw puzzle together, but your dog's eating half of the pieces. It just ain't gonna happen. This series is hella rushed, and I found after each season went by, I had more questions that I wanted answered, but none of them did get answered. I mean, what happened to the Onteiku guys after Kaneki saved them in season 2? What the hell happened to Eto? What the fuck is this? You seriously not going to explain why one of your more important characters has ended up like this? This? Well, I say important, she's made out to be one of the more powerful ghouls, you know, and she seems to be the vocal point of season 1 and 2, and then after that we just see her when it suits the show. And what the fuck is going on with Uta? You really gonna make him intriguing in the first season and then not develop his character, but then in the last season you make him relevant? Same with this chick. The amount of characters that have little to no character development is astonishing. These characters had potential, but no. Don't get me wrong, you guys still annoyed me endlessly for 3 years, but I completely understand. I can't imagine what it's like to beloved a masterpiece of a manga and see it get disrespected by its anime counterpart. Hell, I felt disrespected after watching the last season. I haven't even read the manga. Honestly, the best thing about Tokyo Ghoul is the music. That's the only outstanding aspect throughout the show, and even then they just keep repeating the same, admittedly masterpieces. They are masterpieces and I like to hear them, but you can tell that's all they've got. That's all they have to use. That's all they've got going for them, unfortunately. Now, the fights and the way they were choreographed are good, but seem to lower in quality as the seasons progressed. Overall, Tokyo Ghoul is just one big disappointment. The saddest part being we can all see the potential this series had, and the manga guys even more so, having read the source material. Both set of viewers were let down. I guess what we can hope for now is Tokyo Ghoul Brotherhood, right? Something close to the manga. I would look forward to that because after all I still love Tokyo Ghoul, or perhaps the concept of Tokyo Ghoul more than the show itself. The whole cool ghoul concept is awesome, especially for someone who loves the whole dark fantasy genre such as myself. The cast, if done correctly, could ooze with character. I feel this series has so much more to give. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. What do you guys think killed Tokyo Ghoul? As ever, thank you all for watching and I'll see you on the next video. And please, please, please support me by subscribing or liking or even commenting on how I could improve my videos. I would be very, very grateful. Anyway, see ya.